So Jasper is the ability to, do everything from like write Facebook ads, blog posts, LinkedIn posts, all these different things. And when I've used it, it's very much, I think of it as like, hey, you're giving me templates to get the most out of the stuff that I'm writing. Is that the way you would think about it at its core?
Yeah, I mean, there's probably like two phases. There's ideation, which is, hey, give me a bunch of blog post topics. Give me some new angles. Give me, here's my product description. Give me like 10 benefits that, maybe a certain demographic might feel towards this product there. And so it's kind of ideation, give me like kind of right through the writer's block. Then there's like the actual like execution of the content where it'll write, full blog posts with you. It'll write full LinkedIn posts. And kind of whatever it is you actually have to go and execute on, it'll do that, better and faster. Oftentimes it's the most writers, but it's really there as a tool for marketers to use. It's not there, we're a long way away. I mean, 20 plus years away from replacing marketers, but it's like we're there to help assist and kind of give marketers superpowers.
Do you have advice for folks about how to use the tool to make like truly great content?
Yeah, I mean, I think knowing, like being a good writer is definitely a huge advantage. And so for me, as somebody that like knows copy, like you kind of go from being a writer to an editor. And I think of it as like you're now assembling great content. And so it's not that you're kind of starting it from scratch, but you're taking a hook and you're saying, oh, that's really catchy. And you're taking an opening paragraph and you're looking at 5 of them and you're saying, okay, this one's actually better. And I would rewrite this one sentence and do that. And so like, it really is kind of this dance where like, at the end of the day, like you still have to know your reader. You still have to know the objective. You still have to understand the channel that you're marketing on. Like all of those things will give you the knowledge and insight to really steer the AI to help you. And that would be the advice is like still like learn your craft. Like don't get lazy there, but use the tools that you have in an iterative way to build great content that really like truly readers will love.
Can you talk about what like your best understanding today of like the SEO implications of this, like of using AI generated content?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like Google is going to reward great content. And for a long time, there was this like FUD about, Google hates AI content. And, at the core of it, like what they hate is low quality content. And, if users can't find what they're looking for, then Google's in trouble and another search engine, but it's like, if you can use AI to write great content, and in fact, let's say like the best article for a search term by far was an AI generated article, like you think Google's not going to like show that? Like it solves the customer problem. And so, what we've always believed, and Google has now confirmed, by saying, hey, we don't hate AI content, we just hate bad content, is like use AI to write great content, solve the user's pain, solve the user problem, and we will show your content. And I think too many people kind of just rely on the tool to crank out, lots of low quality content. And we always try to we build the tool away from that. We always try to encourage people away from that. But I think as long as it's good content, you'll be in great shape.
Can you bring us through basically what the experience has been like for you running Jasper AI business, AI writing business? You're using GPT, your GPT-3, I think you said was like where it started. And then ChatGPT comes out and it was like, is this a threat? Or is this like, does this help? Like, how do you think about a world where there's tons of things, like there's ChatGPT and there's Bing Chat and Google has their thing and like more of this is coming. Tell us about what this has been like this evolution for you.
Yeah, it's certainly been wild. I mean, we definitely knew we were in this like free period where it was, again, we have some good competitors that were kind of doing apples to apples stuff. And so it wasn't like we were just kind of the only people, in the world building here, but we kind of like knew that, okay, someday this is going to end. We need to get as far ahead as we can. We need to build up a really strong team. Like we need to do all these things and take advantage of this moment so that we do have a chance to build something great once, kind of the competitors come. And yeah, we're definitely like in that zone now. I mean, when ChatGPT launched, I didn't really know, is this kind of good? Is this bad? We've seen it like 100x the top of funnel, like total addressable market. Like the awareness is like off the charts now. Inevitably people kind of go to ChatGPT, they see it, they play around with it, they like it. But if you're like a business and you've got a marketing team and you've got like work to do, Like where do you do work with your team, in AI? Like it's probably
Yeah.
not ChatGPT. Again, it could be, but like if you want like different like user management and stuff like that, like people come to Jasper for that. But if you're just like a freelancer trying to like save money and you don't really, you're not kind of, you're kind of agnostic to the tool, then like ChatGPT like is, a free or super cheap version that like very well could meet your needs. And so I think for us, it's helped us focus. We were probably a lot more general and like kind of who we were going after, before. And now we're saying, hey, we're like businesses with marketing teams that want to collaborate together and do great work that's on brand and on tone of voice and knows about your company. And that's been really good for us, and then obviously we have like the incumbents that are entering the space, and it's, you got whatever, every B2B SaaS tool, like we'll have this in there. And it's like, well, what do we do there? And for us, that's been a focus on having one unified tool that connects into all the other ones. And so you're not kind of using your Facebook ad business manager and writing copy in there and then logging out and going over into HubSpot. And it's a totally different AI that is a little bit different style and tone for your voice and all of that. But like, how can we have one tool that connects into all of those seamlessly? We really think that's the best user experience. And so we're building for that.